Hey guys, and welcome to something new on the channel. I've got a lot of explaining to do. This is going to be a 12-minute running commentary, so bear with me. I'm going to explain as much as I can in detail about this, the VFL, and what series I'm doing, and what you're seeing on your screen right now. Basically what you're seeing is our 11-man Manchester City team that's participating in the VFL, which is basically a virtual competitive football league on Pro Clubs on FIFA, and it has been around for a couple of years now. 90% of you watching this video will probably not know what this is, and most of you will not have seen this on my channel when I did this before, but on FIFA 15, almost 2 years ago, I uploaded a VFL Lille series, and if you do remember that, then you're an absolute OG, but I basically need to explain to you what the VFL is. It's 11-man pro clubs, and it's fantastic. It's one of the best things that has happened to FIFA since it came out. It's a game mode I love to play, and bringing it to the competitive level is something I've done for the past few years now. In FIFA 16 I didn't do too much with it on my channel due to the lack of time, but if you want an in-depth explanation of the VFL, if you want to understand what this is about, and I'm probably not the best to explain this, I'm going to leave a link to 3 YouTubers in the description down below. Bruce Lee, he's one of the OGs as well, he's been around the block. He is the main guy for VFL. If you want to know what it's about, go check out his channel. You've got Rixie as God, another goalkeeper on Xbox, who does his series, and then JCC, who's a funny guy. We'll be taking on JCC in the BPL on PS4 with Manchester City. He plays for Manchester United. Now, the gameplay you're seeing in the background is from the pre-season tournament that we participated in. It was just testing out a few things. The game is new. We haven't really come to grips with the game yet. We need to get used to how it plays and the changes and everything. So, especially for myself, I did feel like I struggled a little bit. This FIFA doesn't seem to be favouring the attackers anymore, considering the centre-backs now can have 90 pace and strength. But anyways, before I go into the gameplay too much, I just want to let you guys know that if you're unsure of what this is and how it's going to work, basically there's going to be 5 games every week, and they will be played during the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If the interest is there for this series, if you want to see me upload this frequently, once a week, then I can do that. The 5 games will be congested in an episode that will be post-com. I'll show you how we're doing in the VFL and if it's a success or not. This is not just like any career mode where you buy players and you become the best instantly. This is tough, and it's going to be one hell of a journey. If the interest is there, I want to upload it, but it's going to be hard enough to play all the games already as it is. If you guys are not interested in this, and I can tell by the response on this video, the likes and the views, that there really isn't too much interest, then I'm probably not going to upload this series at all, and just play the games, you know, not record it, and just play with the team and see how it goes. But this is a series I did back in the day when my channel was small, so I could experiment back then. Now my channel has been established as mostly a career mode channel, over 12,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. So most of you, like I said, 90%, I don't know how you guys will respond to this. Will you guys be interested in seeing this? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out. But like I said, 3 YouTubers in the description if you want to get into it a bit more, if you want to understand the VFL. There will be a link to their forums as well. You can check it out. You can participate as well. If you're seeing this and you're thinking, Pro Clubs, I love that game, then just sign up and see what happens, see what you can trial with, what teams are available. Maybe become manager yourself. I started off as a manager. That's a possibility as well. But I'm pretty sure there's still going to be old Lille videos on the channel if you want to check them out as well. We were a pretty successful side back then. It's a completely new team I'm playing with, people I haven't really played with before, but are absolutely world class. I can tell you right now that some of the players in this Man City team are regarded as the best Pro Clubs players on PS4. We are expected to challenge for the title, which just shows you that we're not here to just play and have fun. It's competitive, and we have some of the most competitive players in our team. If you guys are interested in me giving you a rundown of every single player on this team, I can do that as well, tell you who they are and what teams they've played for, their experience and what they've won, etc. I can do that because right now I'm just introducing you to what the concept of the VFL is about, but there's a lot more stuff that I could potentially talk about. Now that you've come to grasp with the idea of the VFL, what it's about, and you've maybe checked out the other YouTubers to know what this is about, it's time to talk a little bit more about the gameplay, because the image you're getting from these first 2 games may be a bit distorting. This is not going to be an easy league. We're winning games 3-4-0 right now in this tournament, playing against Serie B sides, against Championship sides as well, so don't take too much note of what you're seeing on the screen. This is a pre-season tournament. It's kind of irrelevant. You can't win anything with that. It's just good practice for your team. And as you can see, it's currently 4-0. Our manager Frankie McCann again on the score sheet. banging in a lot of goals. He's going to be the main man this season. Former Team of the Year player, I'll have you know. He was the best striker in the 2016 calendar year, according to, well, the managers and etc. So that's a big award for him to win. But like I said, these are not really the biggest games. The main games will start from the next weekend onwards, if you guys allow me to upload this. There's going to be cup games, Premier League games, etc. West Brom, decent side as well. But like I said, the main teams, the Arsenal, Norwiches, West Hams, Chelsea's, Arsenal, all those teams, it's going to be tense, it's going to be tough, and I genuinely can't tell you if we're going to do well. And as you can see right here, we take the lead early on again. Simple sweat pass. We're trying to get the team play going, we're trying to have a good connection and create chances for each other, because there's no room for greediness in 11-man clubs. You need to understand your role as much as possible, and in my opinion, I've said this before many times when I play with mates and just tell people about this. This is the closest to the real-life equivalent of football. 11 players on the pitch, and I just absolutely love it. As you can see, lovely switch to the back post. He's going to whip one in again. I leave it because I know I'm not in not the perfect position. Frankie McCann heads it in for his second, and we're beating West Brom, which is a Premier League side, so we're relatively doing well here. We're doing well to keep on the pressure, get the goals, keep the clean sheets. But like I said, we have not been tested at all in this pre-season tournament. As you can see, they've just overcommitted, they've given up. Some teams even didn't make the full 90 minutes. Some teams quit halfway through the tournament because they know it's not an official tournament. It's nothing to take note of. If you expect us to win every game in the VFL 4-0, then you'll be mistaken. Anyways, that's how that game ends. It's another comfortable victory, and our manager with the hat-trick once again. Just getting that link-up play going, getting used to each other, getting used to the players, but the team has changed every day in that pre-season tournament. Every time there is a bit of a new midfield, a bit of a mixture, and a few changes. It's not really our first team that we're playing, so I'm still not sure how we're going to do. It's so difficult to judge, but in the pre-season tournament, we're doing well relatively. Brilliant free kick goal as well to give us the lead against Preston North End, the championship side. Frankie McCann again on the score sheet. Absolutely beautiful free kick. Does the keeper. No chance. And it's looking good for Manchester City yet again. 1-0 up early on. We're obviously going to try and get a few more goals. We've been on a good streak so far against these teams, with all due respect, not the best. So you just want to get the movement going, create chances, be dangerous in front of goal. And there I go. Sweat it across again. Always go for the easy option. And it's 2-0. He's up there with the best strikers in the VFL anyway, so I'm happy to have him in my team. I'm happy to have some world-class players in this team to learn from them, and hopefully after this first season, after I've gotten used to FIFA 17 and pro clubs in general, we can really kickstart this VFL season, because like I said, I'm struggling. I don't really know what to talk about. How do you do these commentaries? I know Bruce Lee, JCC and Rixie are used to that. They're probably better at commentating over VFL gameplay than I am. But anyways, here I go. I get on the score sheet again. Frankie returns the favour with the sweats. Or I don't know. I don't even know who it was who sweated it. But anyways, doesn't really matter. Early on, we take the lead against Freiburg, Bundesliga side. Again, not the most amazing of sides. I hope the people that are watching this video and play for these teams, it's not a personal attack or something. It's just a matter of fact that we expect to play against some of the best sides on the league. So that's no disrespect to you right there, but there's a penalty being given, and Daniel O'Hare is slotting that away nicely. He's our number 10 this season, and honest to God, like I said, we've got a couple of world beaters in this team, and he is one of them. Absolutely incredible. Down the other end we go again. Penalty foul towards the end of the game, and we're going to wrap it up again. 4-0. Cheeky little Panenka by Frankie. The confidence is oozing from the Manchester City team at this point. There's absolutely no pressure. We're just having a bit of fun right now. But that fun is soon about to end. Believe it or not, we're going to have a bit of a shock. But anyways, we win this game 4-0. So again, good run. No goal conceded so far. A couple of good goals scored. We're improving. We're gelling as a team. We're getting our pros up as well in the meantime. Currently, I'm on the 93 rated striker. If you want to see my stats, my build and everything, let me know. I don't really know what to show you. I can show you everything off the gameplay as well. I can show you the players. I can show you my build, my stats, etc. Everything you want to know, I can put in the videos, because I'm genuinely... It's been 2 years since I've done this series, and it probably wasn't even that great back then. So yeah, a little bit struggling when it comes to the commentary. There we go, an early lead yet again. This time it's myself getting on the score sheet. The number 17, my favourite number. There is a reason for that. Maybe at some point I'll explain to you why. I'm wearing number 17, but it's actually quite embarrassing. So yeah, I'm not going to go into that right now. We're doing well against, who are we up against now? Shazin, I do believe it is. I'm watching this on a small screen. This is not full screen like you. I'm struggling to see it a little bit. I don't know how I didn't put that away the first time, and that's what I mean. If you take yourself seriously as a striker, you should put that away first time, and I'm actually ashamed I didn't. But that's the mechanics, that's the shooting mechanics I need to get used to. It's learning the game, and that's what the preseason tournament is for. And this, I had to include it. The team play on that was incredible. And I know I probably could have shot and scored, but I thought it was incredible to play that pass one more time. It felt a bit like Barcelona, and it was fun to do. But you can see we're absolutely dominating this game. We're doing well. We win the game only 2-0 this time against Jazena. This is the knockout stage now. We've passed the group stages, so we're coming up against slightly better teams, against teams that have wins under their belt as well, that are looking good. And it's hard to judge teams in the first season of VFL. You don't know who's going to be good on the new FIFA. That's the matter of fact. And this is the game I'm talking about, where things are not going my way. I miss an incredible opportunity there. No excuses. 90th minute as well. I'm only putting these 2 chances in because I do really feel this is where I let the team down, in my opinion. I had 2 chances. I should have scored. Udinese are an incredibly tough side. One of their strikers was the golden boot across all competitions, and in the last season of FIFA 16 VFL, 26 goals from Jay Good, and he runs through with a bit of luck, and he scores in golden goal. So basically, we were knocked out in the, I do believe, round of 16. Which isn't great, but like I said, we didn't play with our strongest side, and I missed the chances. I'm going to take the blame for this one. It's all practice, it's all getting used to it, and I'm not going to shy away from my responsibility. I know perfectly well what I did wrong, and what I like about the team after the game is no one held it against me. There were no discussions. We were just trying to work on what we can improve next, trying to look forward. And that is the main thing I'm always worried about of joining a new team. But the mentality is in the right place, in my opinion, so far with this Manchester City side. So I'm looking forward to getting into the season. Let me know if you want to see the progress of Manchester City in the VFL. I'll see by the response on the video if I make this into a series or not. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.